This is a slime ball. Slime balls come from slimes. Slimes are incredibly elusive, but with the right preparation and knowledge, you can get more slime balls than you'll ever need. Follow a few simple rules and you can have an efficient slime farm in just a couple sittings. A slime farm is just an underground box, built in just the right spot. The first and most important rule of placing your farm is this: slimes only spawn in certain chunks. I don't want to get into details or math regarding this, so here's how we apply this rule to farm placement. One way to choose a spot is by running around in deep caves until you see a slime, and then build your farm in that spot. It's said that slimes can spawn in 9x9x4 boxes, but these small boxes, do you mind? Never seem to work for me, and it takes ages to find a wild slime, so I propose this. Just start digging in a random spot, and as long as your farm is big enough, you'll open up a slime spawning chunk eventually. Also, your room should be 4 blocks high. This room is about 50 by 50 and took almost 2 hours to dig out. I saw a slime early, but a 100 by 100 box is almost guaranteed to hit a slime spawning chunk. The next rule is this: slimes only spawn below layer 16. If you want to see what layer you're on, press F3 and see what your Y coordinate is. Slimes spawn whether it's light or dark, but remember this: slimes count as monsters, which means that if other monsters are present, slimes are less likely to spawn. This means that to maximize spawning, you probably want to light not only the farm itself, but every other part of the cave system or anywhere else monsters can spawn in your immediate vicinity. This part takes the most time, and it's not entirely necessary because some slimes will spawn even if you don't do it. But if you're a stickler for efficiency, here's a tip for making your life easier. Since 1.8, you can't use F3 to see monster IDs through walls, but it's still possible to find dark underground crevices by sonar. As long as you have 3D sound, you can hear where a monster is making noise from and dig towards it. Obviously, once you find this little room, just light it with a torch and move on to the next one. It took me about 8 hours to light up my entire cave system, but now, when I visit my farm, there's always a gaggle of friendly slimes awaiting my fists. Which is really pretty unnecessary, because I had as many slime balls as I ever needed after killing, like, 2 large slimes. But that's not the point. Better slime than sorry. So to recap, remember, slimes only spawn in certain chunks, slimes only spawn below layer 16, and finally, slimes spawn whether it's light or dark. It takes a while to make a proper slime farm, but once it's done, you'll be glad you did. Good luck, and happy hunting.
Hello, my babies. Did you miss me? Did you miss? Oh, yes, you did. Yeah.